I'm not going to feed you 8 pounds of turkey, if that's what you mean.
8 pounds of pies.
8 pounds of pie, maybe. So I wanted to come up with some ideas of how to simplify pies. And so I'm working on one here with just some pudding that I'm putting together here. And then Jeff was telling me about a pie that you put together using your ice cream, which I thought was so cool. How do you do that?
So this is the easiest pie.
How did you crack that egg? I can't even do that.
I can't show you that in here because I'm doing the egg yolks. But so this pie is super easy. It's 3 ingredients. We have 4 eggs, a pint of ice cream, and you pour it into a pre-made crust. So we bake this for 10 minutes, and we're going to pour it in there. I have 3 eggs that we have in here, and then I'm going to throw in an egg yolk.
And you were also telling me you could do a graham cracker.
Yeah, you can do a graham cracker. You could do a chocolate crust, all sorts of things. You know, make it easy. Make it taste good for you. So I have the 3 eggs and then an egg yolk, and I'm going to wash my hand off real quick.
You wash it off while you're doing that. I'm going to transfer this pudding, this yummy vanilla cream pudding, into this pie shell that's already been baked. And this is ready to go. How easy was that for a pie? I think it was pretty easy.
Not very
I'm kind
easy.
of impressed.
Yeah. So you want to make sure your eggs are all whipped up on this one, and then we just take, so this we're doing a lavender blueberry ice cream, and it's a softened ice cream, so you want to make sure that you pull it out of the freezer, buy it today, it'll be ready by tomorrow, pour it into that egg mixture, and just stir it up, and then we're going to pour it into the pie.
That smells amazing. I got this wonderful waft of the lavender.
Yeah. We put the right amount of lavender in so it doesn't taste soapy, but it just tastes just right, and it's a great mix of that blueberry.
Okay.
So once you mix it all in, we can just pour it right into that pie shell, and then it's just going to bake at 375 for 40 minutes. Also, is just as easy as the pudding pie that you have there.
It might be even easier, that's for sure. We're going to keep working on some Thanksgiving pies, guys, when we come back here. I've got 2 others to show you, and we'll finish up this delicious custard pie.
That's pretty cool. So I guess you can do that with any ice cream of your choice.
No, just theirs.
You know, that's a good question, Ron, and I do have an answer for you, but I will tell you when we come back as to why this ice cream specifically works for that.
Okay, cool. All right.
We're going to finish up these pies now, and this is so delicious. Now, you've got the one in the oven that we did earlier. How much longer does it have?
I can pull that out now.
Can you take it out now?
We'll see what we got here.
Okay.
Needs
a little jiggle. It needs a little more time. Another 5 minutes, I'd guess. But what I have here is just some whipped cream that I've whipped up here, and then I have the 2 cream pies. While I'm ready to dish this up, tell me about how you're finishing this up.
So these are some pies that we made earlier. So when you make that custard pie, you pull it out, and you leave it to cool on the counter, and then put it in the fridge for 12 hours. And then you pull it out, and we have some great pies. So this is a maple buttermilk cookies and cream ice cream that we made into a pie.
Yum.
With a garden fresh mint ice cream.
Which I just tried, everyone. Wow, that's good.
And then this is the same lavender pie that we made earlier, but now it's cooled and ready. So we're going to throw some ice cream on top of this one. We're going to throw some ice cream. So this is our Hidden Oak vanilla bean ice cream,
which is amazing.
It's perfect for pies.
Now, on the post for this, I did a recipe post. I have a link to your Facebook, which will tell how and where you are and how people can get some of the ice cream for them at home. And Ron had asked the question earlier, why would this necessarily not work with just any ice cream to do a custard pie?
But first, it has to be real ice cream, and you don't want any preservatives in it. And then the fat content of our ice cream, we have a high butter fat in our ice cream, so it's a super premium ice cream, and that's going to cook into that pie better than
it'll give you the custard.
Exactly.
Basically.
So we're not fully custard ice cream. That's why we needed to add some eggs, but it has some eggs in it. Again, don't microwave it when you're trying to thaw it. That's a big key. You're going to cook your ice cream if you microwave it. That's a good tip to do it. Well, you've got all kinds of pies here, and these are simple pies that you can do with pre-made pudding things that you have. Pumpkin pie, just follow the recipe, and of course it doesn't get any easier than melting a pint of ice cream and adding some eggs to it and cooking it off. So one thing to add, we're going to be at the Park City Smiths today, and the store sells our ice cream on the shelves.
Good. Well, thank you so much. You can head on over to KUTV.com or cookingwithchefbryan.com.
One
That's really cool.
3 pieces of pie, perfect.